Now the world's debt stock surged to a record $318 trillion in 2024, pushing the global debt to GDP ratio to 328%. And this marks the first increase since 2020 as economic growth slowed and borrowing remained elevated. The latest report by the Institute of International Finance reveals that while the $7 trillion rise in debt was lower than 2023 levels, concerns over fiscal deficit are growing. The IMF warns that bond vigilantes, investors who react to fiscal mismanagement, could penalize governments, especially in politically polarized nations. The UK's Liz Truss government collapsed in 2022 over market reactions to fiscal policies, and France saw similar pressure force out Prime Minister Michel Barnier last year. Emerging markets accounted for 65% of global debt growth last year, led by China, India, Saudi Arabia and Turkey. These economies now face a major debt rollover challenge with a record $8.2 trillion in debt maturing in 2024. That's 10% of its foreign currency. The IMF warns that heightened trade tensions and the US freezing foreign aid, including cost cuts to US aid, could worsen liquidity risks. Many developing economies, including Kenya and Romania, are struggling to boost domestic revenue due to public resistance to tax hikes and upcoming elections. The IMF underscores that the need for multilateral development banks to mobilize private capital and build resilience against external shocks. Looking ahead, debt growth is expected to slow in 2025, but global uncertainties remain high. It's projected a $5 trillion increase in government debt this year, and this is driven by calls for fiscal stimulus and rising military spending in Europe. Meanwhile, high borrowing costs and economic policy uncertainty could create more volatility in sovereign debt markets, particularly in countries with strong political divisions. The rising scrutiny of fiscal balances could mean greater market pressures on governments with large deficits. As global economies navigate these risks, the focus remains on fiscal discipline, debt sustainability, and financial stability. For latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.